And if you want to get rich with this, you want to buy a nice car like this, you want to live in a high-rise apartment, you have to create a family. You have to create a movement. You have to create something that people want to be a part of. It's no longer just selling a hoodie. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to start and scale your clothing brand in 2025 going into 2026. Guys, since 2020, the clothing brand space has changed. Everybody and their mother wants to start a clothing brand. So in today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to stand out from the other millions of other clothing brands that are out there. Because the number one thing that I get on this channel is I want to start a clothing brand, but it's oversaturated. There's no such thing as oversaturation. There's just an influx of people who don't know what they're doing. It is super easy to start a clothing brand. It's super easy to put designs on a t-shirt and claim that you started a clothing brand. Well, in actuality, having a clothing brand is actual business. It's not just putting designs on a t-shirt. A clothing brand is just like any other business, so you need to treat it like one. And I know most of you guys see my car behind me and you want a car like this. Maybe you're a BMW person, maybe you're a supercar person, you want a Lambo, you want a Ferrari, you want all these beautiful things, you want the high-rise apartment, you want a mansion, whatever you want, you have to put in work to achieve those things. So make sure to watch this video all the way through. Do not skip any parts of this video, because if you skip anything, you're going to miss valuable information that you wish you would have heard. And keep in mind, I'm giving you guys all this sauce for the free. So make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. So if you guys are not familiar, the clothing brand space was very, very popular back in like 2020, the pandemic time frame, because everybody was trapped in the house. They had nothing better to do. So everybody just started putting designs on a t-shirt and called it a clothing brand. Everybody was reselling shoes. Everybody was doing small little side hustles to get some extra money while they were trapped indoors. So during 2020 was peak. Clothing brands like Divide the Youth and other like TikTok brands that I can't think of right now, they were popping back then. If you know any brands that were kind of popping in 2020 but kind of fell off now, just comment them down below. It didn't matter what you made. You could make a simple hoodie with some Arabic font and it'll go viral, and you'll make 100K every single drop. You'll post one video, it'll get 100K. You would do one little small thing, make a little design on your t-shirt, it'll go viral. Back then, the barrier to entry was super duper low. People were just catching on to the clothing brand space. Everybody was making clothes and everybody was making money basically. Everybody was happy. And on top of that, the government was giving out free money to everybody. So everybody had a lot of extra money to spend on nothing basically. And then piled that on top of people being trapped inside, not going anywhere. They had a whole bunch of money to spend on stuff, on clothes, necklaces, hoodies, just anything extra, right? Now, fast forward to 2025, it's a whole different ball game. Things have changed, guys. The barrier to entry is no longer down here, it's up here. If you want to have a clothing brand now, you need to be unique and have good designs. A lot of you guys think that you can escape by easily and make a $10,000, $20,000 a month by putting some Arabic font on a hoodie or just putting a little design on a t-shirt. That's not gonna work anymore. You guys need to get out of that 2020 mindset. We are in 2025 now. It has been 5 years since 2020. Things have changed. Things are getting harder now. The competition is way tougher than what it used to be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just be honest right now. The brands that I see blowing up now are actually putting in a lot of work. They're being consistent. They're dropping new collections consistently every month, every few weeks. They have really, really good designs. They're not just putting little letters on a hat. They're not just making little t-shirts. No, they're putting like designs, like they're making sleeveless hoodies, like just crazy stuff like that. Like, you gotta be unique. If you wanna make money now, you have to be unique. People are tired of seeing the same stuff over and over again. Just seeing a little graphic right here on the hoodie. They're tired of seeing that. They're tired of seeing a hat with just your logo. They want something new. Put some rhinestones on the hat, distress it, put the brim to the, I don't know, whatever that is, people want something new. They're tired of getting the same stuff over and over and over again. You guys know the skeleton hoodies, the rhinestones hoodies, the Arabic font hoodies, all that stuff is out the window now. You have to bring something unique if you want to make money. And if you want to get rich with this, you want to buy a nice car like this, you want to live in a high-rise apartment, you have to create a family. You have to create a movement. You have to create something that people want to be a part of. It's no longer just selling a hoodie. It's no longer just selling a t-shirt. is no longer just selling some pants. No, you have to create a community of people that are willing to die about your brand. Well, not that seriously, but you guys get the point, right? People who are diehard fans of your clothing brand. That's the only way that you guys are gonna make money in this game. You have to create a community. And I will get to that in a little bit later point of the video, but I just wanted to get that like little free sauce for you guys. Look, the first part of starting a clothing brand is finding your niche and sticking to it. Not being all over the place, not making clothes for athletes and then making clothes for streetwear people and then making clothes for emo people, goth people, furries, whatever, right? It's sticking to one niche and selling to them 100%. So if you want to sell clothes to furries, if you want to sell clothes to people who are emo, you want to sell clothes to people who are athletes, stick to that niche and go all in. Stop switching things up every single drop. That's not how you're gonna scale. Like I said earlier, you need to create a fan base who are diehards about your brand. And if you're making clothes to everybody, that's not how you create a diehard audience. Having a clothing brand is kind of just like being a content creator. If you make content, you usually stick to one niche, right? On my YouTube channel, I usually have vlogs and then entrepreneur advice videos like this, right? On my TikTok and Instagrams is lifestyle videos and then entrepreneur content, right? I kind of stick to one niche for the most part. And then I have my car page for my separate thing, right? That's a whole separate thing. If you guys want to see my POV drives or just me cutting up on the highway, if you guys want to see me going crazy with the Hellcat, go subscribe to my car channel, which is Quiet SRT. But that's a whole separate thing. I don't post cars, I don't post lifestyle vlogs, I don't post food, I don't post everything, right? That's not how you build an audience. That's just how you get views. You don't create an audience like that. Yes, you may get a lot of views, but those people are not gonna be your fans. They're not gonna be your diehard, you know, fan base basically. So you need to stick to one niche and go all in. Kai Cenat, he's a streamer. He streams. People love him because he streams. Who else? IShowSpeed, another streamer. People love him because he streams. LeBron James, basketball player. You get the point, right? They stick to one thing and they go 100% all in. And then once they see success with it, they venture out. LeBron James, he has his own shoe. He has his own collab with Nike. See, he's doing things on the side, right? He may do some car content, whatever, right? He can branch off now because people love who he is as a person, so they're gonna watch everything he does from there on out. It could be whatever. He could be doing food reviews. People are gonna watch him because they wanna see LeBron James tasting food. Guys, prime example, Supreme. Supreme started off as a clothing brand, but now they're making bricks, they're making toothbrushes, they're making plates, forks, spoons, knives, they're making mopeds, bikes, they're making everything under the sun. Originally, they started off as a clothing brand. So you get the point, right? They built their name in the streetwear space and then they branched out and now they're selling a little spoon, a spoon that you eat with for like 200 bucks. So stick to one thing and then branch off and expound on that. Also, when creating a brand, you need to understand your unique brand edge, your unique brand's marketing. Why are you creating this business? What's the purpose? Who's it serving? You need to always understand those questions. Who is your ideal customer? If you see somebody on the street, you should know, hey, that is my ideal customer. Is he wearing streetwear? Is he between the ages of like 18 to 24? Is he still in like high school? Is he still in college? You should know your ideal customer. What are their problems? What are their interests? You need to describe that person to a T and then market towards that person. That's how you scale. Now, when it comes to designing and manufacturing products, you do not have to put so much money up front. Guys, what I want you to do, create your design. Once that design is created, it could be a t-shirt design, it could be a hoodie design, it could be whatever, right? Once you create that design, send it to family members, send it over to friends, send it over to whoever, so that way you can get some honest feedback. I do not want you guys wasting money creating a design and then instantly spending $20,000 on a bulk order and then it doesn't sell. You only sell 3 hoodies. I don't want you to be in that problem. So always post your designs on TikTok, post them on Instagram, let family members be like, yo, that's nice. Instead of making a black hoodie, do it purple. Take their advice, think about it, and then if you want to change it, change it. But if you do not want to change it, don't change it. But it's always best to get what is the word I'm looking for? It's constructive criticism. I think that's the word, right? There's people looking at your stuff and then giving their opinions on it on how you can improve. Do not take advice of people who you show your design to them and then they're just like, oh, it's trash. And they don't give you any constructive criticism about it. Don't listen to them, they're just hating. So always seek constructive criticism. That will help you in the long run, trust me. And guess what, it's free. You don't have to pay them to review your clothes. You don't have to pay them to review your designs. It's free. Hey mom, hey dad, what do you think about this design? I'm thinking about dropping this hoodie. I'm thinking about dropping this t-shirt. Let me know what do you think. Should I change anything? They'll be like, oh yeah, it's good to go. It looks amazing. I think you should change the letters on there, make it a little bit bigger. Hey Tommy, hey Jillian, hey Becca, Sarah, what do you guys think of this hoodie? I just designed it yesterday. I really like this hoodie. You should make a pink colorway too. Like, it takes 3 seconds, guys. 3 seconds to get some advice from people. That's it. And for all my beginning clothing brand owners, do not go spend $20,000 on a bulk order. In the beginning, you need to do the pre-order method. Unless you have money to spend on a bulk order, always do the pre-order method. So for the pre-order method, what you're doing is you're ordering a sample, you're promoting the sample for like a week, a month, however long, right? And then once that time frame is up, you drop the product, you keep your website open for a few days, a week, 2 weeks, however long. And then once you sell a certain amount of numbers, let's just say 50 hoodies, 100 hoodies, you close your website down and you say sold out. Then you take that money and you order the bulk order. Your manufacturer make it and you receive it in like a month, right? And then once you receive those hoodies, you ship them out. That's the pre-order method. So basically you're selling the stuff before you get it in hand. But pre-order is where you order the inventory beforehand, you market it for a week, a month, however long, and then you drop it and you better pray it sells out. That's pre-order versus pre-made, okay? But there are downsides to both. Pre-order, you have to let your customers know that it's gonna take a while for shipping. That may be a week, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. Just let them know, be honest. With pre-made, your risk is that you're putting your money up front and you're hoping that it sells out. For an example, I have hoodies sitting up there. They're pre-made. I spent about $30,000 on a bulk order and I ordered 500 hoodies. I still have about 250 hoodies sitting and it's been like a few months, right? So there's risk. People do not tell you the risky side of it. There's risk. The inventory cannot sell. You think just because the design is like hard, it's your best design yet, doesn't mean the market thinks the same. Doesn't mean people think the same. You're gonna get humbled. So really, I recommend for all my beginning clothing brand owners, if you're like not to like a certain scale, a certain caliber, always do pre-orders. But once you start making money and reinvesting it into your business, I recommend you switch over to pre-made so that way you can get orders shipped out boom, 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 ASAP. Because we're currently in a day and age where we're competing with Amazon. Amazon is making it so much harder for clothing brand owners just because the shipping times are crazy fast. You order something from Amazon and it ships out just like that. So people do not wanna wait 1 month, 2 months, 3 months for a hoodie, right? So say thank you, Jeff Bezos. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Okay, now for branding and marketing. These are the most important things. Branding is very, very, very important. When you hear ba-da-ba-ba-ba, what do you think about? When you hear just do it or you hear swoosh, what do you think about? Nike. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, McDonald's. What else? If you see an L and a V, Louis Vuitton. Branding is what's gonna make your brand stand out. What is gonna symbolize your brand? What is gonna make your brand, you know, famous? What is it gonna be known for, basically? So you need to understand that, and it comes with time. It's not something that happens overnight. McDonald's didn't think of that overnight. Nike didn't make the logo overnight. No, it just came with time. They kept making stuff, experimenting, hiring new people, working with more people, getting out there in the real world, and this, you know, marketing, and eventually it'll come to you. Like with my brand, when people who kind of have heard of my brand but not really seen too much of it, the first thing they kind of know is, oh, that's the brand that sells those necklaces, right? Or, oh, that's the brand that sells those all over rhinestone sweatsuits or whatever, right? So I'm kind of known for a little bit of something. That means I still have to put in more work to make it like set in stone, basically. But that's pretty much what branding is something that makes sure that's what your brand's known for, basically. So it could be anything. It could be the 2 letters like Louis Vuitton. It could be a song. It could be a whatever, right? A phrase, a slogan, anything. Now, when it comes to marketing, I'm gonna give you guys like a quick little blueprint on what you need to be posting, how much you need to be posting. So first of all, like I said earlier, having a clothing brand is just like being a content creator. You need to always be on new trends, new trending audios, new trending videos, new trending whatever, right? And your niche. Associate your brand with that. So let's just say there's a trend going on with like this certain audio. Use that audio in your videos. That's how you can get more exposure. If there's a certain trend with like wearing a black hoodie, associate that with your brand. I don't know, whatever the trend is at the time, because I don't know, bro. Right now, 6'7" is trending. So find a way to incorporate 6'7" into your brand. It'll go viral, trust me, because people are gonna be like in the comments 6'7", right? So more comments equals more views because you're getting people to engage with your video. So that's the kind of like little golden rule right there. And as far as posting, you need to be posting, I recommend 3 videos per day. If not, do 2 videos. But if you really want to blow up really quickly, 4 to 5 videos per day. I'm telling you, there's no limit to posting on social media anymore. Back then, if you posted too many times, they'll be like, you're posting too much. But now, platforms want people who are consistent and posting every single day, multiple times per day. Because there's so many people who want to be content creators, so many people who want to be brand owners. You need to stand out from the crowd by posting as many times as possible. And it doesn't hurt you. Who cares? You post 5 videos every single day for a week. And let's say your highest video gets 10K views. Okay, you still got 10K views. Plus the other videos that got 1,000 views, 500 views. It's more exposure. So why not post more and more and more? You're not losing anything by posting more. You're not doing anything bad by posting more. There's not, name me one thing that's gonna happen to you if you post more videos. That's bad. Okay, your video flops and it gets 200 views. That's still 200 people. Imagine 200 people in a room looking at your brand, considering buying. That's a lot of people, right? So don't let social media kind of hijack your processing of your brain. Don't let social media hijack the thought process of your brain, saying that, oh, I only got 300 views, I only got 400 views. That's not a lot of people. No, that is a lot of people. If you get 400 people in one room, that is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. You need to be posting 3 videos per day on TikTok. That's like the golden rule. And then once you post on TikTok, save those videos and post them on Instagram. That's simple. That's how you post 6 videos a day. That's how you post 9 videos per day. That's how you post 4 videos per day, right? Save the videos on Instagram, post them on TikTok. Post on TikTok, save it, post on Instagram. Vice versa, whichever one, right, fits you. So it's that simple, that simple. And the viral video is not gonna happen overnight. You have to keep posting. A lot of people, they start social media, they post for a month consistently, and they don't see any like crazy growth, they quit. That's what it is, right? It is what it is. You're not gonna go viral overnight. It's not gonna happen in 1 month. It's not gonna happen in 2 months. It may take 5 months. It may take a year. Everybody's journey is different. Some people watch this video, they're gonna start a clothing brand, it's gonna blow up. Some people watch this video, they're gonna start a clothing brand, and it's gonna flop. Everybody's different. That's what's beautiful about us. Nobody's the exact same. I'm different from you, you're different from me, I'm different from the other billion people on this earth, right? We're all different. Nobody's exactly copy and paste the same, unless you have a sibling, which in that case, you guys are still different people. Or I'm in a twin. What is it called when you guys are like born at the same time? What is that called? Twins? Twins. It's twins, yeah. Even your twin. You guys are not, you guys are still different. You're still different people. So, you know, you're not gonna be exact copy and paste of somebody living on this earth. Everybody's different. Everybody has their journey. Everybody has their times where they're gonna pop off and go crazy. And the most important thing in this phase when you're posting content in the beginning is you need to be promoting your email and SMS list. Now, what is this? You're gonna get people to go to your website and sign up with their email or sign up with their phone number. So that way you can collect it in a month. You collect 1,000 phone numbers, you collect 2,000 phone numbers. And then that way, once you have a sale, once you have a new drop, once you have whatever, you go onto Klaviyo, you go onto OmniSend, you go on whatever app you use, right? And you can send out a campaign. Hey, Klaviyo, send out an SMS text message to my 5,000 SMS subscribers. Hey, 50% off sale, live now, link right here, boom. And they'll send out a text message, ding. They'll check their phone. Oh, Girl Locker has a sale, I'm gonna go buy. Hey, Klaviyo, send an email to my customers, to my 10,000 customers on my email list, 50% off sale, boom, send it to email. Oh, look, Girl Locker has a sale, boom, go buy. Hey, Klaviyo, send an email and SMS text to people who bought from my clothing brand in the last 30 days. Okay, boom. So you can do so much stuff with email and SMS. It's crazy. It's free money. It's like a money printer. It's free. You're printing money out of thin air. So please have email and SMS set up on your website. It's an easy way to make money. Literally, have them sign up, and then that way, once you have a new drop, send them out a text message, send them out an email, and boom, you just print money out of thin air, just like this. Just like that. Now, this next step is super duper important. You need to create scarcity with your clothing brand. What does that mean? You need to have limited drops, limited supplies. Do not keep your website open 24/7. Well, it depends how you want to run your business. Me personally, I keep my website open 24/7. Most clothing brand owners, they only do drops and then they close their website and they have people sign up for their next drop. They create hype, scarcity, demand. So if you really want to sell out those drops, you want to hit 50K in one day, 100K in one day, you need to create scarcity. And it does not have to be legit. Most people lie. Nike lies about their numbers. Lamborghini lies about their numbers. Everybody lies about their numbers. Lamborghini says, hey, we only made 100 cars this year. In reality, they made 3,000. So it's all about just creating that fake illusion of scarcity. So to put it in picture for you guys, you drop a hoodie, and you say, hey, we only have 50 hoodies, okay? So drop day comes, everybody's like, oh, I need this hoodie. He only dropped 50 of them, I need it. So they go to your website and then they go buy instantly. Not like it's a no-brainer because they want that hoodie before it sells out. And what you can do is, let's say 40 people bought it and there's 10 left. You can go restock that. You can go add another 40 in supplies, right? So there's ways to, you know, there's ways to finesse. It's nothing illegal. It's not illegal, guys. I know some people are gonna be like, what are you doing? You're lying. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Everybody lies about their numbers. Lamborghini literally said that there's only like X amount of SVJs made. Reality, let's just say they said there's only 800. Reality, there's 2,000 made. So everybody lies about the scarcity numbers. Everybody lies. So why not you? It's all marketing. It's all human psychology, gang. It's all human psychology. Like pretty much having a clothing brand, having a business in general, it's all about learning human psychology. That's why at checkout, some checkout buttons are yellow. to make you impulsively buy. They're red to make you impulsively buy. That's why some brand colors are like dark green, dark blue, to create a sense of like luxury. That's why like newer brands, kind of like McDonald's, Burger King, or just like brands like that, right? They have bright colors, bright, loud colors. But with luxury brands, they tend to use darker colors, basically, like darker greens, darker blues, deep blues, darker reds, like colors like that, right? So it's all human psychology. It's all human psychology. But if you use everything I taught you in today's video, you should have no problem scaling your business. And once you start posting organic, you start to see some success with organic, what you wanna do is identify your winning videos, identify your winning photos, identify your winning products, and then what you wanna do, take yourself to Meta ads, Facebook ads, and run ads on those videos, run ads on those products, run ads on those Instagram posts. So that way you know what's working and you scale up on that. If you do that, you will have no problem making 20, 30, 40, 50K per month with your business. So I believe in all you guys. It's not gonna happen overnight. You definitely do have to put in a lot of work to make it happen. But you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, I will be having a free webinar October 28th. So if you are interested in that, go to my Instagram, look at my story, or go to my link in my bio on my Instagram. I don't know, just follow my Instagram. I will have it posted soon. We're still working on it, so it's not like final yet. I don't have a link in my bio for that yet. But just be checking, just be on the lookout. But if you do want to get updated on that like ASAP, just go follow my Instagram. But yeah, with that being said, have a good clothing brand. You're not gonna see success overnight. It definitely is a grind. I believe in you guys. If you put in effort, if you put in work, and you keep watching my videos to get free sauce, I believe in you guys. You can make it happen. So yeah, that being said, catch y'all boys in the next video. Peace. I'm gonna try to upload every single day. So let's see if we can do it for 30 days. Let's do it.